here we go. Let's get started. Comencemos. All right, possessive adjectives. They indicate, as their name indicates, as their name says it, possession of something, right? My car, your car, his car, our car, your car, and their car. All right, most of the time you got to remember that there's those personal pronouns. There's the first person singular, second person, third person singular. Then we have first person plural, second person plural, and third person plural. And that's how you're going to start filing and fixing, accommodating all this information so that you can make sense of it. So, my in Spanish is mi. In singular, my car. But if you say my cars in plural, you're going to have to add an S also to the possessive adjective. You don't do that in English, right? In English, you don't say mis cars. However, in Spanish, you do that. So, my car, mi carro. My cars, mis carros. Okay? Here we go. Next one. Your car, tu carro. Your cars, tus carros. Okay? His car, su carro, his cars, sus carros. You're going to do the same for her and its, okay? Her car, su carro, her cars, sus carros. And next one, our car, nuestro carro, our cars, nuestros carros. All right? Your car, you guys' car is su carro, and you guys' cars, sus carros. All right, it's an interesting concept that we don't have in English, but in Spanish it can boggle your mind for a little bit. All right, so you're gonna have to add an S to the possessive adjective as well. And the last one, third person plural, their car, su carro, and their cars, sus carros. All right. Here at the bottom, I have some examples with family members because at the end of the day, yes, this lesson as well is focusing on family members, and we're going to end up putting a specific type of sentence together that includes the possessive adjective, the family members, the verb, and an adjective. All right. For example, my dad is tall. Okay, that's the type of sentence that we are breaking down today. My dad is tall. My sister is beautiful. All right, here we go. Let's continue. All right, here it says, my brother is tall. My, first person, mi hermano es alto. Your mom is kind. Tu mamá es amable. Tu mamá es amable. Our family is big. Nuestra familia es grande. If you can repeat after me. Nuestra familia es grande. All right. Their cousin is young. Their cousin is young. Su primo es joven. Su primo es joven. All right. You got it? All right, number 5. His grandfather is strong. Su abuelo es fuerte. Together, su abuelo es fuerte. Excellent job. All right, let's look into some of the main aspects of this lesson, the family vocabulary. All right, we all know how to say father, papá. Mother, mamá. Brother, hermano. Sister, hermana. Son, hijo. Daughter, hija. Husband, esposo. Wife, esposa. Okay? As well, in Spanish, you can also say for mother and father in a more formal way. For father, you can say padre. And for mother, you can say madre. However, in most scenarios, you'll hear people saying papa and mama. All right, so quick test, pop quiz. How do you say wife in Spanish? Wife in Spanish. Raise your hand. If you're watching, raise your hand. Comment at the bottom. Say, I know how to say wife in Spanish, Oldair. You're not tricking me. I got you here. All right. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Esposa. All right. How do you say sister in Spanish? Sister. All right. Ready? John, Esther, Elijah, whoever's watching there, you got to comment at the bottom. All right. Hermana in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sister. Sister. And then the last one, husband. Husband. How do you say husband in Spanish? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Esposo. Esposo. All right, you got to start memorizing those. Here we go to the second batch of words. Grandfather, abuelo, abuelo. Grandmother, abuela, abuela. Uncle, tío, tío. Aunt, tía, tía. Cousin, primo, primo. That's cousin male, primo. And cousin female, prima, prima. Nephew, sobrino, sobrino. Niece, sobrina, sobrina. Grandson, nieto, nieto. And granddaughter, nieta, nieta. All right, pop quiz. How do you say nephew in Spanish? How to say nephew in Spanish? If you know, comment, say out loud while you're driving, while you're watching, while you're listening, while you're cooking, cleaning, whatever you're doing. Repeat it, say it, force yourself to think about it. All right, how to say nephew? Sobrino, sobrino. Next one, how do you say aunt, aunt? All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, tía, tía. How do you say grandson, grandson? Ready? Who's ready? Raise your hand, comment, send a message, scream, honk your hunk. Is that how you call it? Honk your hunk. All right, yeah. Honk your horn. All right, yeah. So here we go. Grandson, nieto. Nieto. All right, whoever got it right, comment there, say, I did it. I got it right. Oldair, send me a trophy, my golden star on the forehead. Very good. Here we have the family tree. If you are a visual person, then you start from the top. Grandfather, then you go down to the father, the mother, the sister, the brother, the husband, the son, the daughter, the grandson, the granddaughter, the stepson, and the stepdaughter. All right, 2 extra ones here that we didn't learn in the past slide. Stepson, hijastro, hijastro. And stepdaughter, hijastra, hijastra. All the other ones you already saw in the previous slides. All right, let's go into descriptive adjectives as well. Part of this concept of building and unbuilding this type of sentences is that the adjectives come into play when expressing your idea this way, right? So you're gonna say, my father is tall, my mother is pretty. Yeah, so those words are adjective. They describe people, places, or things. There are some essential ones like tall, handsome, thin, old, short, beautiful, fat, young. Okay. Spanish adjectives also change with gender. Okay, and quantity. All right, so here we go. Tall, alto, and tall, woman, alta. Alto, alta. Here we go. Next one. Handsome, guapo, and guapa. Guapo and guapa. Thin, flaco, and flaca. Flaco and flaca. Old, viejo, vieja. Viejo, vieja. Short, bajo, baja. Bajo and baja. Beautiful, guapo, guapa. Guapo, guapa. Fat, gordo, gorda. Gordo, gorda. And young, joven. This one is neutral. Okay, some of these, we're going to call them neutral. Neutral adjectives. They don't change for female or male, but they do change for singular and plural. So just remember that number and gender, that's a key element in the Spanish language. A key element that we don't have that much in the English language, okay? So how do you say young in Spanish? We're gonna say young, joven, joven. All right, how do we say thin in Spanish? Male, for a man, male. It's going to be flaco, flaco. All right, how do we say beautiful for a woman? Beautiful. Guapa, guapa. All right, the pieces of the puzzle are coming together. Start thinking about it, forming those sentences in your mind. All right, we have some more here. Second batch. Let's look at this ones very quickly. Intelligent, inteligente. Kind, amable. Agile, ágil. Strong, fuerte. And funny, divertido. Talented, talentoso. All right, you got this. How do you say kind in Spanish? Kind in Spanish. Kind in Spanish. Amable. Amable. How do you say talented in Spanish? Talented. Male, talented. Male, man. Talentoso. Talentoso. And how do you say funny in Spanish? Female. Funny, female. Divertida. Divertida. Okay, very useful words here that you're gonna put together in a little bit. All right, let's look at some examples. For example, it says, my dad is tall and strong. Okay, mi papá es alto y fuerte. Mi papá es alto y fuerte. My sister is young and funny. No, your sister is young and funny. Tu hermana es joven y divertida. Tu hermana es joven y divertida. Number 3, our grandmother is kind. Nuestra abuela es amable. Nuestra abuela es amable. Number 4, I'm going to make it plural. His uncles are intelligent. His uncles are intelligent. Sus tíos son inteligentes. All right, we convert all of them to plural. Sus, plural now. Tíos, plural. Son, plural, which is are in English. And inteligentes, also the adjective becomes plural. Inteligentes. Next one. Their cousin is talented. Their cousin is talented. Su prima es talentosa. Su prima es talentosa. Let's convert this one to plural. Sus primas son talentosas. Sus primas son talentosas. Okay, hopefully this is making sense. Gender and number. It's quite an element here that comes into play when speaking Spanish. Reason why you need to take the time to study it, all right? Let's go into intensifiers, which as well come in handy when using this type of sentences, right? My dad is very strong, right? Very, muy. My mother is more beautiful, all right? So, más. Mi mamá es más bonita. Tú eres menos educado. You are less educated. Tú eres menos educado. Okay? You are a little aggressive. Tú eres un poco agresivo. Un poco. A little. Poco. All right? Quite an adventure. It was quite good. It was quite good. Estuvo bastante bien. Bastante. All right? Very, very important, useful words to use. All right, let's look at these sentences. My mother is very beautiful. Mi mamá es muy guapa. Our grandfather is quite strong. Nuestro abuelo es bastante fuerte. Her brother is a little shy. Su hermano es un poco tímido. They are more talented. Ellos son más talentosos. Ellos son más talentosos. Your aunt is less strict. Tu tía es menos estricta. Tu tía es menos estricta. Let's do this one because it's a little bit intermediate level. The last one. Your aunt is less strict. Let's say your aunts are less strict. Tus tías son menos estrictas. Everything becomes plural. Tus tías son menos estrictas. By the way, if you have some time and you're at home and you're watching this, if you can try to write this down and just copy what you see on the slide and write it down, it's going to make a lot more sense. I'm telling you, writing it down adds connection to the learning of the languages. You have the PDF, you have the audio, you have the video lesson like this one. So take the time, if you can, to write things down in the morning before you go to sleep. You write it down, try to write it down. All right, available for you in my website, the audiobook and the PDF for this lesson. So go get it. Only $9.99. It's all yours. You have some awesome resources for you to continue Spanish. All right, to compare, comparisons, okay? Taller than, less funny than, more intelligent than, less serious than. Comparisons. All right, taller than, más alto que. Less funny than, menos divertido que. More intelligent than, más inteligente que. And less serious than, menos serio que. So let's look at some of these examples at the bottom. It says, my dad is taller than my uncle. Mi papá es más alto que mi hermano, que mi tío. Mi papá es más alto que mi tío. Next one, my sister is more intelligent than me. My sister is more intelligent than me. Mi hermana es más inteligente que yo. Mi hermana es más inteligente que yo. Okay? Last one. He is less funny than his cousin. Él es menos divertido que su primo. Él es menos divertido que su primo. You know what? Divertido better translates to gracioso or gracious, less gracious with less grace. Okay? Él es menos gracioso que su primo. Or just he is less gracious, less funny. Él es menos gracioso. Okay? Él es menos gracioso. However, the whole sentence is, él es menos gracioso que su primo. Yeah. He is less funny than his cousin. Comparing it. Yeah, we gotta compare it. Él es menos divertido que su primo. All right. Or better said, I'm just thinking that phrase, that sentence it's a little bit clashing in Spanish. Or it would be his cousin is more gracious than him rather than instead of saying less. I think it would make more sense if you say is more. The other cousin is more gracious than him or more funny. Su primo es más gracioso que él. That's the way we would say it in Spanish. Su primo, his cousin, is more funny than him. Su primo es más gracioso que él. All right, that's it. Dilemma solved. We're almost at the end of the lesson. Hang in there. We're almost there. My father is very tall. Mi papá es muy alto. Your mother is very beautiful. Tu mamá es muy guapa. Wait. This one's we already saw. Yeah, this one's we already saw. All right, we're going to the last part of the lesson, the reading practice. I'm going to read this in English and then you try to repeat it in Spanish after I finish. Here we go. This paragraph says, my family is big and very close. My dad is tall and strong. My mom is beautiful and very kind. I have a brother who is young and funny. My grandmother is old but very intelligent. Our uncle is quite talented and his wife is funnier than him. My cousin is young and agile. We are quite different, but we are a very happy family. Okay? Very interesting paragraph, useful. If you want to memorize some of this, do it because it helps memorizing paragraphs like this. So here we go in Spanish, if you can repeat after me. Mi familia es grande. Mi familia es grande y muy unida. Y muy unida. Mi papá es alto y fuerte. Mi papá es alto y fuerte. Mi mamá es muy guapa y muy amable. Mi mamá es guapa y muy amable. Tengo un hermano que es joven y divertido. Tengo un hermano que es joven y divertido. Mi abuela es vieja, pero muy inteligente. Mi abuela es vieja, pero muy inteligente. Nuestro tío es bastante talentoso. Our uncle is very talented. Nuestro tío es bastante talentoso. Y su esposa es más divertida que él. And his wife is more funny than him. Y su esposa es más divertida que él. O más graciosa que él. Let's say that. Y su esposa es más graciosa que él. Mi prima es joven y ágil. My cousin is young and agile. Mi prima es joven y ágil. Nosotros somos bastante diferentes. We are quite different. Nosotros somos bastante diferentes. Nosotros somos bastante diferentes. Pero somos una familia muy feliz. Pero somos una familia muy feliz. Pero somos una familia muy feliz. All right, excellent job. You can go back and repeat this one. Mini conversation practice. We're almost done. It goes like this. Tell me about your family. Cuéntame sobre tu familia. My family is big. I have 2 brothers. Mi familia es grande y tengo 2 hermanos. What is your mom like? ¿Cómo es tu mamá? My mom is very kind and beautiful. Mi mamá es muy amable y guapa. And your dad? ¿Y tu papá? My dad is tall and quite strong. Mi papá es alto y bastante fuerte. All right, excellent job. Quick review of what we talked about today. Possessive adjectives, they indicate possession. They go in the beginning of the sentence. My, your, his, her, ours, yours, theirs, okay? In Spanish, mi, tu, su, nuestro, su, and su. All right, family vocabulary. We went down all the way to stepson and son and stepdaughter, hijastro and hijastra. Papá, mamá, hermano, abuelo, tío, primo, prima, nieta, nieto, sobrino, sobrina, and hijastro, ¿qué más? No, grandkids and nieto, nieta. That's it, grandkids, right? Grandson and granddaughter. Then we looked at descriptive adjectives, words that describe people, places, or things. Alto, guapo, inteligente, fuerte, amable, and more. Intensifiers, words that enlarge the adjective. It's taller, it's smarter, muy alto, muy fuerte. All right, we also decrease the adjective, take away power from it. It's less strong, menos fuerte, menos fuerte. You got to go back and review the information in the lesson and on the PDF, which there is more details there. All right, comparisons as well, comparative words, more than and less than. He is more intelligent than her. Él es más inteligente que ella. All right, so these are the concepts that we talked about in this lesson. Your challenge, describe your family in Spanish. Use at least 3 family members, 2 possessive adjectives, 3 descriptive adjectives, 1 intensifier, and 1 comparison. The example here that I have for you. My dad is very tall and strong. My mom is prettier than my aunt. And our grandfather is quite intelligent, and my sister is young and fun. All right, mi papá es muy alto y fuerte. Mi mamá es más guapa que mi tía. Nuestro abuelo es bastante inteligente y mi hermana es joven y graciosa. I don't like the word divertida. Let's say graciosa, funnier, graciosa. All right. All right, keep practicing every day. Consistency is the key to fluency. Even 10 minutes a day makes the difference. 10 minutes away keeps the doctor away. All right, this was Big Sombrero Spanish, real talk, real rápido. Thank you for showing up and showing off. The audio PDF is included, the YouTube live lessons at Big Sombrero Spanish. You can download, and you can also sign up for in-person, one-on-one Spanish lessons. You can contact me to 424-688-7838 or to my email, which is incorrect here. Let me fix it. Let's fix it as we go. oldairaraututor@gmail.com. Let's fix it before I forget. oldairaraututor@gmail.com. All right, all right, you got it. You did it. One more lesson, one more step forward in your Spanish journey. Thank you, gracias, and I will see you on the next lesson. This was family members, another PDF, audio, and video lesson from Big Sombrero Spanish, and your #1 teacher, Mr. Oldairarau, or Mr. O. See you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.